final game of the Eastern Conference play-in tournament. One team will punch their ticket to the playoffs. The other will see their season come to an end. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got DeRozan. Dosunmu is out there at White. And it's Vucevic. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. And for the Heat, we've got Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Jaquez in at the shooting guard. Don't expect a ton of points tonight. Not much scoring, Greg. Each of these teams are excellent defensively. Tell us why.
Well, defense starts with effort. And all of these guys really compete. They take pride in that defensively. And, boy, you love to see it.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Hero, that's a 2-pointer, and he connects with the jumper.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Jaquez. There's the pick. Back to Hero. Jovic passes to Jaquez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Martin from outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, White. The pass to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Over Adebayo. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. Here's Jovic. Vucevic defending. Jovic passes to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Caruso. Martin against Caruso. And it's Martin missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And that one's good, Caruso.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here is Martin. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Adebayo with the bucket.
These are the shots coach wants them hunting down, just the easy makes.
From Caleb Martin.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside DeRozan. Hero against White. Passes it to Dosunmu. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Inside. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from DeRozan. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game. Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
Now here's White, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And that's now 6 points for Vucevic. There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Hero. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Heat trail by 4. Pass to Adebayo. Now Hero. Beyond the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. Hero's got 7 points in the game.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot wherever possible.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Time to turn up the heat with your Miami Heat Dancers. Fans, give it up for the baddest dance team in the NBA, your Miami Heat Dancers.
Right side, Terry. There's 48 seconds left in the first. 5 to shoot. Craig finds Terry. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Craig can't get it to go. So for the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Hawks. Stolen by Carter. And here we go, the Bulls, fast break. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Now, here's Butler. Tight defense on him. Four on the clock. Yep, that one goes.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo. Then it's Robinson. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Highsmith in at the 3, the small forward.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Adebayo. Over Drummond. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Wright.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Now here is Carter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Miami trailing. Wright finds Love. Love with the screen on DeRozan. And here's Adebayo. Love in the post. Craig defending. They get it back. And he makes good on the layup. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
And DeJuan Wright hits the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
The Heat making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. Carter looking around. There's the pass to Craig. Drummond with a screen on Rozier. Back to Craig. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat.
And undrafted coming out of college, Torrey Craig has worked really hard to get here.
Yeah, I got to play with Torrey his rookie year, and look, he's such a versatile defender. Smart, great toughness. He takes charges, and if you leave him open, he will knock down a shot.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here is Carter. Outside DeRozan. Back to Terry. Just 5 to shoot. And they get it. It's good. Terry's got his first points of the night. The Heat with the lead. Right outside. Pass to Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And it's 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Outside DeRozan. Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Living in this area on the floor, DeRozan loves that mid-range game, and honestly, for good reason.
Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to right. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. And in the last games of the 2023 play-in tournament, we saw the Miami Heat duking it out with the Chicago Bulls.
And Miami made their home crowd proud by securing the victory, anchored by the gritty Jimmy Butler and sharpshooter Max Strus, each recorded 31 points in that game.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
For your Heat breaker dance crew. Let's go!
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Outside Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Nice open look, but it's no good. And Greg, out west last year, the final game of the play-in tournament featured the Minnesota Timberwolves coming away victorious over the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, and it wasn't even close, Kevin. The Timberwolves easily won that game by 25 in front of some excited home fans, snatching the 8th seed and earning their spot into the playoffs. And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
The line for the Bulls, Torrey Craig.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Here's Hero. His last outing with 20 points. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Jovic. Now the pass to Love. A three-pointer is right on target. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
This demonstrates how confident Kevin Love is. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Passes it to Caruso. Outside, White. The three. Hands it from downtown.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, Hero. 7 points in the game. And there's the foul. They're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Bulls making a switch here. Taylor's checked in.
To the floor for the Bulls. Number 32, Terry Taylor.
41 seconds left here in the second. Right side, Martin. Shot clock at 6. Miami needs to get a shot off. And the Heat, another three.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
White against Hero. outside, White. Pass to Vucevic. A fader. Unable to get that one.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Vooch. They had it going the first 2 quarters. How do you turn that around defensively?
Just got to get one-on-one stops, do a better job helping each other, just, getting whatever they want on that end. We have to do a better job. And, yeah, it's just simple, one-on-one stops. When we help, make sure the guy that helps, he gets help, and just keep rotating. We haven't done a good job with that. We're usually very good with that. So just got to focus, and come back and take a half ready. Then we can make it a game if we play better defensively.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Miami Heat.
The effort we've seen from the bench so far, it really helps to keep this kind of depth. Guys who can come in on the offensive end and they don't miss a beat.
Makes things a little easier on the starters, but in the second half, they're going to have to bring it as well.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. They've kept this one close so far. In this elimination game, what's the key for the second half, Shaq?
Don't give the ball away. Make your other teams work for it. And stay hungry like me.
You better be hungry. In a close game like this, you can't afford a lapse of focus, so they have to stick with it.
Should be a ton of fun. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And welcome to the second half of this high-stakes play-in clash. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. DeRozan out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's White in at the point.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Vucevic. And he overshot that one, missing.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you got to get the job done.
Here's Caruso. Good on the three-point shot. Caruso's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for Chicago.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Richard looking at Dosunmu. He's had some recent recognition for his ability.
Getting to appear in the Rising Stars Challenge. Look, a credit to the promise he shows as a young player. That selection can be very encouraging for a young guy.
Adebayo with the bucket.
And he just battles hard in the post. Bam doesn't need a clean look to convert from that range.
Hit by Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
No good on the second free throw. Miami's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Hero passes to Adebayo. Here's Jaquez. hasn't made one yet. And another basket for Miami.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. And Vucevic kicks to White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Battles through traffic and lays it in. White's got 5 points so far.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
It's stolen by Vucevic. For the tie, White drives in. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. White's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, Hero. He has 7. Here's Adebayo. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
White looking around. DeRozan a screen on Hero. From 10 feet out, White, good. White's got the game tied up here for the Bulls. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. The pass to Martin. Now here's Adebayo. Vucevic defending. Double team on Adebayo. It's good. 14 points for Bam Adebayo.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Outside, White. Back to DeRozan. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Let's go, Heat fans. Give it up for your Heat Hype
So
Squad.
Chicago going with an almost entirely new group.
Time for your Heat Hype Squad.
Bulls on D. Here's Hero. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Hero's got 9.
You could argue that Kevin Love is the finest passing big of his generation. I don't know who's making that argument, but he is always looking to get others involved.
Now here's Terry at the elbow. Vucevic. There's 39 seconds left in the third. It's Chicago with another bucket.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
White against Carter. And Wright kicks to Hero. They set the pick. Passes to Highsmith. Bucket is good. And the Heat lead by 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Bulls have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Terry against Hero. To the inside. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Look, Vuce is a big man that can score at all 3 levels. And look, his versatility makes him a nightmare for defenses.
And we wrap up the third, and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
38.
Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And thanks for joining us for this fourth quarter of this play-in game. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. DeJuan Wright is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the three.
Oh, just a clever play by DeRozan, using the pick and roll to make space for someone else.
Wright, the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo the screen. Love outside. Pass to Adebayo. That falls. Great assist by Love. Adebayo's got it all tied up now for Miami.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Terry. Drummond with a screen on Robinson. Here's Terry, and the Bulls tack on two more.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Kicks it out to Love. Offline with his three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Carter against Wright. Carter dishes to DeRozan. 20 feet out. Here's Drummond. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Drummond's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago. Miami has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Now a timeout called by Miami. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Butler deciding where to go with it. And here's Adebayo. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's Martin. Here's Hackett. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And there's the pass to DeRozan. Over Martin. And it's DeRozan missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Adebayo. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 1. Dishes it to DeRozan. And he lays it straight in. And the Bulls lead by 3.
There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how to deliver.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Caruso, second personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Jimmy Butler. 2.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
And someone who welcomes big spots. Jimmy Butler loves that he's at the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
Martin against DeRozan. Fires from the line. And it's Chicago scoring again. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Butler. And the shot goes in.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
Vucevic's screen on Hero. White bounce pass. Here's DeRozan. Nice move. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the pass to Hero. 58 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Butler. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 50 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
All right, Heat fans, get out and show some love for your Heat.
50 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Passes it to Dosunmu. And stolen by Butler. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Yes!
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Butler against Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Offline.
While DeRozan is a high percentage free throw shooter, he just has to get the job done here.
Shooting for Chicago, DeMar DeRozan.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead. Timeout called the Heat. They're behind by 1. 3 seconds left to play here in the 4th. What do you think, guys?
And I think they've got enough time to try and get the ball inside. And unless they get a wide open look on the perimeter, that should be what the focus is. Even if you miss at the rim, you've got a good chance to maybe try and draw a foul.
Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. Martin for 3. Bullseye!
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Guys, what do you think?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
And the Miami Heat get the big-time win. They were in danger of losing their spot in the postseason bracket, but they toughened up and locked down the 8th seed.
And after a team loses their first play-in